Hey Quilties, it's Karen Marchetti. It's time for another block breakdown. In this episode, we're going to be working on rail fence, and you should have a printable. You can use a clear sheet protector, a dry erase marker, and chunk of batting as an eraser. I'm going to work on the computer screen, but you can follow along with your printable. So let's get started. So the thing about a rail fence is to make it continuous, you want to start here and end here, because the way a rail fence is you have your blocks. So these are going this way, these are going this way, and these are going this way. So you want to be able to travel through and make it continuous. All right, so keep that in mind. So we'll start here and come down, and on this one we're just going to put nice simple loops in. Come down to the next one, come down to the last one. So now you're ready to travel into your next rail fence. This one we're just adding some little swirls in here, stitching down our seam line until we get to the next piece of fabric. Travel down to this corner so that we're ready to go to the next one. In this next design, I actually like to call stitching over the ditch. So we're just going to put a straight line down the center and then come down and put some pebbles across that seam line, the ditch line. Straight line, cut through the seam. Straight line, cut through the seam until you get to your next one. So on this last one, a little bit fancier, come in with a swirl, make a little feather, swirl with a feather, swirl with a feather, cut through to here, straight line down, straight line back, fill it with pebbles. Swirl with a feather, swirl with a feather. Ready to travel on to the next one. So the thing about the rail fence and keeping it continuous, if we only went this way and then we come back this way and then we go this way, that's an odd number, right? 1, 2, 3. That works. If you want it to be continuous and say you went up one side and down the other, up one side, down the other, up one side, down the other. Now we're stuck back here even though we want to be here. So just some things to consider. You always need to have an odd number to go forward. You can't do an even number because you end up on the wrong side. And I hope that makes sense. So have some fun, play around with those. That's just a small sample of the designs that you can make with a rail fence. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Block Breakdown featuring the rail fence, and I'll see you again next time.